Today, Kian and I are reading what our top 5 favorite scary movies are. And this list isn't necessarily definite, but it's off the top of our head movies that we think of the most when we think of scary movies.
Starting off my list with The Vitch.
Alright.
The Vitch it's not, it's like popular, but not like super popular.
Yeah.
I just like the thought of a little family in the woods, being terrorized by evil stuff that's going on deep in the woods, but turns out it's just Vitches. And the final scene is one of my favorite scenes in all of horror movies, just a bunch of gross witch butts running around. So that makes me laugh every time.
Yeah, I originally took that into consideration, but I was like, nah, I personally don't ever go back and rewatch that movie. I think about it, but I don't ever go back and rewatch it, so it's for that specific reason alone.
Yeah, I mean,
that's
fair.
I didn't have it on my list.
I mean,
but that is a really good movie.
The baby scene.
Yeah.
Such a good scene.
That's just a good movie.
There's classic scenes in there.
Okay, my number 5.
Okay, we'll do one at a time then.
I have Midsommar.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
I love this movie, but it is crazy. It's a movie where it's kind of not necessarily classified as a horror movie, but just the horror elements in it alone, I would put it as a horror movie. Kind of like a horror thriller type movie. Yeah. I mean, just taking a Swedish tradition and making a cult type movie about it is just crazy. I mean, probably one of the most, other than Hereditary, one of the most traumatizing scenes is when the old people jump off the cliff.
Oh, 100%.
And I think about that scene often. I've seen that movie multiple times now. And what's the other scene? Oh, the mating scene is...
the mating scene is something
that's
else.
So comical to me.
It's something else.
It makes me laugh, but in a very uncomfortable way. Number 5 for me. I just love that movie.
I love that movie. It's just, I love cult stuff. And
yeah, I do too.
The way they did that was so perfect. It's, in my opinion, the best cult movie.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, the best cult horror movie, without a doubt.
I agree. 100%. All right. Your number 4.
My number 4. I have The Conjuring.
All right.
So, classic. Everyone's seen it. I mean, jump scare type movie, classic. I love a jump scare here and now, so I enjoy that one,
I agree. See, I have The Conjuring in my honorable mention. Conjuring, such a good movie. When it first came out, I think it was like 2013. I was a younger boy, and jump scares got to me a lot more. So, watching that movie, the jump scares, I was like, whoa, this is a really scary movie. I love it.
It's perfect for like little kid, not little kid, just like
younger
adult horror movie.
Yeah.
It's so perfect.
Yeah, great movie. I think that it's the best in the series, in that whole cinematic universe. I think it's the best one, and they were really trying to capture that high because it was such a high that nothing really lived up to it in that cinematic universe.
Yeah, I mean, movies just end up going downhill from there.
Exactly.
But it was a great start.
Yeah. All right. My number 4. Okay. In my list, my next 2 slots are a bit controversial. I'll say that.
Okay.
Number 4, people either love this or hate it, but it's As Above, So Below.
Okay.
I love the movie because it's a found footage horror. of the Paris catacombs, and the horror is something that's familiar to that person that's about to die. Like the burning car scene, the old piano scene. It's all of the deaths are directly related to the person that's seeing them, that's going to be taken, and that to me is like real horror when it's something that's familiar to you. But not only that, it's the horror of the unknown of the catacombs. Like, people have been through the base parts, but what about what's deeper? And that is a pretty good depiction of a horror movie about what's deeper, that uncharted route,
Yeah, I mean, personal horror is just so scary. I mean, there's a funny example. It even does like personal horror in It,
Exactly. Yeah.
It's obviously a little less scary, but
it goes for more of like a goofy horror.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but just the things that get to you as a person makes it so much scarier, because you can put yourself in the character's shoes a lot better that way.
Yeah, and that's a movie too where it's no one's really just meh with it. It's either they love it or they hate it. There's really no in between for people in this movie. I don't know why that is. Why this movie specifically will either score super high or super low, but I personally rate it super high. All right, on to your number 3.
Okay, my number 3 is Midsommar. So we got a repeat. I mean,
I could tell it was coming up when you kind of giggled when I said it.
Yeah,
but
yeah, we already talked about it.
Yeah,
like
Midsommar,
I said,
great movie.
I love cult stuff.
Yeah,
and that's kind of like a cult mixed with like body horror.
Exactly.
So like gross.
The baking grotesque of the pie scene.
Ooh. Oh, it's just it's something else. Good movie.
Yeah, good movie.
Let's
all right,
move on to your number 3.
My number 3.
Discussed that.
My number 3. Scary Movie 2. Now this movie doesn't really need explanation.
Yeah, I mean,
this movie.
Which one is that again?
The one of the haunted house.
Okay.
Where they go and.
Yep.
Yeah. So
with frickin' what's his face?
In the wheelchair.
Ian Hawke.
Yeah, in the wheelchair.
Yep. So many classic scenes in that movie.
That is not only one of my favorite horror movies, that's one of my favorite movies of all time. And yes, it is categorized as a horror comedy. That's why it made the list.
Makes sense.
I'm
not going to knock you for it.
So this movie, there's endless jokes. There's endless funnies that come from this movie. I mean, it's entertaining. It has horror elements. Obviously, they don't make it scary, but it has the horror elements to make it a horror movie. It is a spoof of horror movies, so it's obviously making fun of them, but I just love this movie. And this list isn't about the scariest. It's about our favorite. That's why I made the list. I did not find this movie scary at all. I find this to be one of the all-time funniest movies, in my opinion. That's why it's on this. Mm-hmm. It probably is my number 1 comedy movie. I will say that. But, yeah, this is such a good movie. I mean, I would recommend this to everyone. Most people have already seen it, but
yeah,
I still would recommend it. All right.
It's a classic.
You're number 2. Our 1 and 2 might be similar.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't think they will, honestly. My
number 1 and 2 are set in stone forever.
My number 2. Okay, I know what your number 1 is. I was gonna put it on the list, but I didn't because I knew it was gonna be on your list.
Yeah.
And it was a little bit lower on my list, so we'll get to that later. Yeah. Anyways, my number 2, Silence of the Lambs.
Oh, okay. A little Hannibal Lecter in there, a little Buffalo Bill.
Throwing you for a little loop there.
Buffalo Bill.
Yeah. So, Silence of the Lambs. Love that movie.
Yeah.
One of the greatest scenes of all time. with whatever that song is playing in the background. Buffalo Bill putting on the lipstick, looking in the mirror, just greatest line of all time.
It's a classic one.
Would you fuck me?
Exactly.
Fuck me. Oh,
exactly.
So
it's
good.
a classic line. It's a classic movie.
It may not be like the scariest movie. More of a thriller, I guess. A crime thriller. But I mean, there's a new bad guy in town, and Clarice is using Hannibal Lecter to get into the mind of a psychopath. I love that.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
awesome. And then in the end, I mean, Buddy bites some dude's face off and gets out. I mean,
yeah,
great leeway into the following movies. So,
yeah, no, for sure. That's a good pick.
Yeah,
I think my number 2. Okay, I think without a doubt, this is the scariest real, not like true story, but scariest real form of a horror movie, and that is the original Strangers.
okay.
I think this is so real because there's actually people that are like this. This is loosely based on a true story. It is very graphic, and there is psychopaths like that in the world. I have personally been in the cabin in the woods and watched this movie, and I was like, I am terrified to go to sleep because they will be coming knocking. This is a gruesome tale, and it's just perfect. The jump scares are great. I wish the newest ones that are coming out, I wish they were better. I guess the only one that's been out, but I wish it was better. It's literally a reskin of the first one, the original that just takes place in Oregon.
Yep.
And yeah, but there's a scene in the newest one that I love, and it's when they're playing the piano. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but
I haven't seen the newest one.
The guys or the girls playing the piano, and beautiful ballad.
I should have known this one was your second, your number 2 pick.
Yeah.
I know your number 1 pick, but I should have known this
100%.
was your number 2 pick as well.
My number 1 will always be number 1 forever. I don't think there will ever be a movie that tops it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But all right, let's get into your number 1.
Okay, so my number 1, we're going old school. We're going The Exorcist. We're going The Exorcist purely because it's a classic. Obviously, the effects and stuff like that are goofy as to what we see nowadays. But I love this movie, and I think it's a, what do you call it? It's a pioneer for horror movies, you know.
For sure.
So many good horror movies.
I mean, think of how many exorcisms are in movies now.
Yeah, so many, like, ghost movies, specifically like poltergeist movies, and
100%.
demon movies are so popular in the horror genre now because of this movie.
Hey, and just think, without The Exorcist coming out, Scary Movie 2 would never be the same.
That's facts.
The opening probably 15 minutes of Scary Movie 2, maybe 10 minutes, is a spoof of The Exorcist. So, take that as you will, but
I mean, yeah.
The Exorcist paved the way for Scary Movie 2 to be released, and I love it. So, no, I've done some deep dives on like the Exorcist movie and a bunch of other older movies, and you know, The Exorcist is probably a movie where the filming location is one of the most haunted spots for a film. I mean, there was like
just the things that happened on set. I mean,
well, I'm trying to remember numbers. I think it was 11 people died.
Yeah.
A bunch got hurt. Obviously, feelings of uneasy, just all this stuff happened, and crazy.
It wasn't a good spot to work.
Yeah. But yeah, anyways, my number one. My all-time favorite scary movie. Watched it at the midnight release. Scientifically, the scariest movie ever to ever come out. And that would be Sinister.
Bringing in science.
That would be Sinister.
Yep.
I can't say enough good things about this movie, honestly. I mean, I've talked about this movie many, many times. Whenever horror movies get brought up, I bring up Sinister, and there's just something about it. Ever since that first time, I didn't sleep for like 2 days after because I was terrified. Now I was living in supposedly a haunted house.
Yeah, I mean, that kind of influenced
so that obviously
the
doesn't
situation.
help, but just great. Sinister, beautiful movie.
It's a good movie.
I mean, it's scary. It does
and
its job.
The concept of it is awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's once you realize it feeds on the kids, you're like, oh dang. But then you realize it's once you move out of that house that it actually really takes into effect. Mm-hmm. And then at the end they move, and then the daughter really like poisons his drink and all that, and crazy. But then you realize the first one, the very first killing of the drowning, takes place in Oregon. That's where the whole Sinister story started, was Oregon.
Why is it always Oregon, dog?
Because
it's always Oregon.
It's easy.
I mean, that's fair.
But yeah, I mean, I have a couple honorable mentions to go over, too. They didn't quite make the list, but I love them.
Let's hear them.
So, one of them, The Conjuring. We already talked about The Conjuring. Good movie. Good movie.
Yeah.
One of them is, this is kind of funny. I just really love the movie, but has one of the goofiest endings. Ready or Not. That is when the girl's getting married and they play the family game, where you have to play a family game in order to become like part of the family, and she rolls hide and seek. And that's the only one that's not a true game, and everyone with weapons tries to kill this girl, and she has to make it to sunrise. Goofy movie, but it's fun to watch. Another honorable mention. I said this exact phrase earlier, but Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah.
Cabin in the Woods is such a fun movie. And just the people in it reminds me of, like, the Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated gang.
For sure.
Like, that's all of them just are exactly Scooby-Doo. The gang, not the dog, obviously, but...
Yeah.
The gang. And then the last honorable mention I have is The Fog. And it's just a fun little coastal town. Fog rolls in, kills everyone. It's just a classic little goofy, cheesy horror that... Just a fun movie. I love the setting of it. Fog is one of my absolute favorite, things when it comes to weather. And when you get it on a coastal town, when the fog rolls in, that's peak cinema right there to me.
Yeah.
When I think of a horror movie, that's like, wow. I want to live there right now.
For sure.
But, yeah, I mean, honestly... I think they're both pretty good lists.
Yeah,
I don't have any actual complaints about them.
I mean, all of the movies we named are definitely on lists of some of the greatest horror movies of all time.
Yeah.
Yes, even Scary Movie 2.
Dude, for sure. I had to throw that in because, I can't talk about my favorite horror movies without Scary Movie 2.
I mean, fair.
It's literally in the title.
Yeah, sure. That's fair.
It's a horror movie, and it's one of my favorites.
It's
literally in the title.
I'm not going to knock you for it, brother.
Yeah, no, These honestly are all pretty good lists. I feel like we would have had more repeats. Like, you probably would have put Sinister in there.
Yeah, I definitely went for a little bit more of.
That's why I put Conjuring as an honorable mention. I figured you
Yeah.
would have it in there.
My list was a little bit more of like classic picks.
Yeah.
Obviously, besides The Vitch, that's not really
Yeah.
a classic pick for most people. But the rest of my list was mainly classic picks.
Yeah.
But except for, I mean, Sinister I would have put on my list, but again, I knew you were going to have that as your number one.
Yeah.
Every time we talk about horror movies, it's always brought up. And
Exactly.
I love that movie too. I mean, it's just so good.
Yeah. But if you want to hear us talk about different categories or whatever, drop it down below.
Yeah.
We will be
Specific
talking
horror
about
categories.
Yeah, we will be talking about other categories. We'll talk more about like goofy, cheesy ones or like what the scariest ones are or whatever. We're gonna try to hit all our categories. But yeah, I think this is a good one to start off with. Our just favorite ones are just
For sure.
of the whole genre. And yeah, I think we kind of nailed this one.
Yeah, I think it was a good all around, not gonna lie.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, if you like the channel, if you like any of the videos, go check out some other ones. And while you're at it, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.
Comment down your favorite horror movies.
Yeah.
All right,
Peace out.
peace.